Secret services fear an invasion of Russia in Ukraine. Moscow has now made proposals for an agreement. NATO and the USA are now reacting. So NATO is already ready to talk in the dispute with Russia, but sets conditions. The latest proposals for Russia for an agreement with the West on security guarantees have been received, confirmed NATO General Secretary Jens Stoltenberg in Brussels on Friday. The Allies have made it clear that they are ready to work on strengthening confidence-building measures if Russia takes concrete steps to reduce tensions. It was said, "It is clear to us that any dialogue with Russia must also address NATO's concerns about Russia's actions," said Stoltenberg. In addition, it must be based on the basic principles and documents of European security and take place in consultation with European NATO partners such as Ukraine. The US government wants to exchange ideas with its European partners on Moscow's draft for a hoped-for agreement with the West on security guarantees in Europe. There will be no talks on European security without the European partners, White House spokeswoman Jen Psaki said on Friday. The basic principles on which European security is based will not be compromised. This also applies to the fact that all countries have the right to determine their own future and foreign policy without outside interference. For decades, it has been possible to negotiate strategic issues with Russia, said Psaki. There is no reason why this will not be possible in the future. But we will do that in partnership and coordination with our European allies and partners, she said. A senior US government official said some things in the Russian draft were unacceptable, and Moscow knew it too. They did not comment more specifically and stressed that the negotiations on this would not be conducted in public. After consultation with the international partners, suggestions for further action will be made to Russia sometime in the coming week, and their own concerns will also be raised. This has to be done on a reciprocal basis. They also reiterated that the United States and its partners are preparing a package of grave economic and political consequences for Russia should the government there press ahead with further aggression against Ukraine. According to the text with 9 individual articles published by the Russian Foreign Ministry on Friday, the NATO states should undertake to refrain from military action in the territory of Ukraine and other states in Eastern Europe, the South Caucasus, and in Central Asia. Russia is also directly calling for Ukraine to renounce NATO membership. There are currently concerns within NATO that Russia has concentrated tens of thousands of soldiers in areas not far from Ukraine. According to information from NATO circles, it was recently between 75,000 and 100,000. The developments bring back memories of 2014. At that time, Russia had annexed the Crimean Peninsula after the coup in Ukraine and began supporting separatists in eastern Ukraine, which is still ongoing. And I'll see you in my next video. Bis gleich.